This is everything?
Everything. Except your father's inheritance. I think we need to talk about how we're gonna break the news to Kaylee. My vote is we sit her down in the morning. She's a smart kid. We don't need a pacifier.
This weekend.
We can't possibly think this trip's still a good idea.
I do. I think the cabin is the perfect place to do it. It'll probably be our last trip as a family, so...
All right. I'll call the attorneys.
Sorry I'm late. Thanks for the ride.
What took you so long? I was worried Thomas was gonna find me, or like one of those other gross nerds from the band.
I have to ace this compiler or my parents are gonna kill me.
Your parents are so lame. I'm just saying, like, why do they care so much about a subject they are, like, literally never gonna use?
Izzy, I'm going to nursing school. Chemistry might be slightly important.
You think? Well, you know what's more important? Anatomy. Male anatomy to be exact. And Joshua's gonna be at the party tonight, so you better be there. Oh, come on. Don't bail on me again.
What? I have to study.
You can study this weekend. He really likes you.
He said that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do, okay?
You better be there.
I said I'll see, no promises. Do me a favor, don't drop me off at the house. Leave me a few blocks up.
It's lame.
Hey, kiddo, how was school?
Fine.
Make you something to eat?
I'm good. I'm going over to Izzy's house to study in an hour.
Is he?
Yeah. We have a chem final on Friday.
You're going to Izzy's house to study.
Yeah? What's with the Grand Inquisition?
No, it's nothing. I just didn't know that Izzy would be your ideal advanced chemistry study partner.
You must know. Her brother saved his notes from last year, and she's off the hook with her parents, so you don't need to worry about it, okay?
Who's worried?
Please, you can call her, you know? Get the gossip directly.
Just make sure you carve out some time to pack for this weekend.
Do I have to go?
You love the cabin. Why would you not want to go?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm not 6 years old anymore. There's no Wi-Fi there. Fine. I'll be back at 11.
10.
10:30. Bye, Mom.
That's all right, I'll get the bags. Don't offer to help or anything.
Easy.
What, she barely said 2 words the entire trip up here.
Well, you didn't exactly give her an opportunity.
Well, you know, service is spotty. I had to make some calls while I could.
Right. Your father wants to make dinner tonight. Do you have any requests?
I'm not hungry.
You might be in a few hours.
Can you close my door?
I need you to try your hardest to involve yourself in the weekend.
Isn't that what I always do?
We're only here for 4 days. Try to make the best of them. For me.
Fine. I'll include myself, okay?
Thank you.
Just shut my door when you leave.
How was it?
It's good.
Fine.
Well, now's about as good a time as any. Kaylee, honey, there's something your mother and I need to tell you.
Jim.
Quick and clean like a Band-Aid, or we'll never get through this. Kaylee, your mother and I are filing for a divorce.
Divorce?
I didn't want to break the news to you like this.
But it doesn't change the fact that we are, and we thought it was important that you understand what's going on here. You're getting older, and you'll be off in college in the fall.
Why?
It's not what you think. It's no affair, nothing like that.
Kaylee.
You think that makes this any easier? What, you couldn't have waited until I left the house like everyone else? Is that why you brought me out here to this stupid cabin?
Kaylee,
I told you this would happen. I told you she would blame herself.
look, I know this hurts, and it's gonna be strange for a little while, but we're not going anywhere. We'll always be your parents.
Yeah. So you're not. Like maybe you'll just be hiding under my bed or something. Me waiting for you to pop out and scare me. That's what you used to do.
Look, I know you're upset right now.
Where are you going?
Can I be excused?
No.
Jim.
Look, I think it's important that we talk about this.
So can I leave or not?
Yes, but I just want to know where you're going.
Outside.
It's gonna get dark out soon.
Just be careful, please.
You just let her go? Just like that?
What do you want me to do? She's already mad.
And whose fault is that? I swear.
Do you think that drawing it out would have created some other sort of an outcome? She was gonna be mad either way.
There are other ways to handle things. Why would you do that?
She's a kid. At some point, this will all become okay. It turns into something that you carry around like a keychain in your pocket. Something small so you forget about it. And every now and then, for whatever reason, she'll reach in and there it is. And yeah, it'll hurt. All of us, sure, but not all the time.
This is what you want. Instead of your daughter.
Hey. Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
You didn't?
What are you doing out here? It's just you're the first person I've seen, is all.
Look, no offense, but I'm really not in the mood to talk right now.
Rough day?
Seriously, dude, that wasn't code for try harder.
I'm Noah.
Do you struggle with uncomfortable silences or something?
Maybe.
Kaylee.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Do you live around here?
My parents own a cabin up the hill.
Mine too.
Really? I've never seen you out here. We've been coming up here for like my whole life.
We just moved in. This is my first time out here, actually. It's pretty lonely. It's nice to see a face around the same age as me. But anyways, like I said, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just getting some fresh air.
Me too.
So I was right. Rough day?
You could say that. My parents, they're splitting up. Broke the news in epic fashion.
That sucks.
Maybe. I guess we'll just have to see how it all plays out. God, I just don't want to be here.
Maybe I can help. I know, you don't know me, but think about it. I'm stuck out here. You're stuck out here. It's one thing we've got in common.
All right.
You know, there's a beach not too far from here. You know it?
Sure.
Meet me there tomorrow. 1 o'clock. Oh, and bring your bathing suit.
Bathing suit? The beach is freezing this time of year.
Come on. Be spontaneous. Have you ever heard of the polar bear plunge?
You're crazy.
I'll see you tomorrow. 1 o'clock.
Where have you been?
Out?
Out where?
I don't know. Does it really matter?
Yes, it matters. It will always matter.
Isn't there something in there about divorce?
Of course. Repentance and forgiveness. But Kaylee, divorce isn't such a tragedy. The real tragedy is staying in an unhappy marriage, teaching you the wrong things about love. No one ever died from divorce.
Yeah. Well, no one ever died from trying either.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's for breakfast?
No thanks.
Well, you must be starved. You didn't have dinner.
I'm good.
We'll try to stay close today, okay? Kaylee, I'm speaking to you.
I'll be back later.
Well, at least tell me where you're going.
To the lake?
The lake. That water must be freezing.
Then I'll just lay out. Okay? Are we done? Hey.
Hey! You're late.
I'm here, aren't I? You're lucky.
Why is that?
Because I don't make it a habit of meeting strange boys I hardly know. Like or not.
You got a boyfriend or something?
No?
I see you brought a towel.
I did. Not exactly like weather, though.
Then why'd you bring it?
Just in case.
I can deal with that. Have a seat.
So, your parents bought a place out here.
Yeah. My father works a lot. So I guess this is his way of rewarding us for his absence.
There used to be a lot of kids out here, but everyone moved away. I spend most of my time up here alone nowadays. So your father, what does he do?
He's a college professor. He loves it. He says, besides kindergarten, college is the most influential stage in a young person's life.
I guess I'll find out.
Let me guess. Nursing? Pre-med?
How did you know that?
I'm a good judge of character, I guess.
So what about you? In school or?
Private.
Oh, rich kid. Nice.
Whatever.
Okay. Let's put you on the hot seat. What about you? What's your plan after private school?
You mean like college? Not me. I want to go into service.
The military?
Not that kind of service. I want to be a writer. Maybe comic books.
Really? I never would have guessed.
I see people. I watch them. And if you look close enough, you'll see that there is no perfection. Only this beautiful version of brokenness. That and everyone wears a mask.
Mask?
Yeah. People seldom change. Only their masks do. It's only our perception of them and the perception they have of themselves that actually change. Everything else is fake.
That's pretty deep.
Why, thank you. Must be that private school education.
You know, I used to think that my family was so perfect. Bible studies, church on Sundays. Now, I don't know. I just think they're so selfish. Like the illusion's been tarnished.
I know what you mean. My father, he just wants me to be happy. Like, no matter what, ultimately, that's all he wants. All the time.
That's exactly the type of parent I'm gonna be.
I was thinking of doing a fire tonight, if you're not busy.
I'd totally love to, but my dad keeps me on a pretty short leash after the sun goes down.
What, is he afraid of the dark?
Not exactly.
What about you? Well, you could always sneak out.
What time?
Well, there's enough in the account for 2 years. And anything past that, we're just gonna have to figure it out.
Figure it out. Jim, this is our daughter's education we're talking about here.
I love Kaylee as much as you do. But you know how she is. Every week it's a new career path. Last month she wanted to be a vet tech, and now what, a nurse? And not to mention those nursing schools, they take the top 1% of students. When's the last time that you saw her put down her phone long enough to crack a book?
I will not let our problems become her problems.
She'll learn to adapt. What do you want me to tell you?
Do you know what this feels like? This feels like you're not only trying to get rid of me, but you're trying to get rid of her too.
Really?
Yes, that's exactly how it feels like, Jim. Like you just want some sort of clean break from it all. How could you be so cruel?
I'm just being practical. Can we not just see what happens? Once Kaylee figures out what she wants to do, then we can talk about selling this place or cashing in her bonds. A lot can happen in 2 years. And besides, you're talking like you're not gonna remarry.
Do you really not know how impossible that would be? It's already hard enough that I won't see Kaylee every day when she's off to school. But to lose you too?
God is good, right? All the time. Sometimes, every now and then, you gotta call in the Apache fleet, right? Look, we aren't happy. And we haven't been for a long time. And God knows I'll beat myself up over this every day, but no amount of prayer is gonna fix this. Two years. That money stays in a trust for Kaylee. After that, we'll just have to see.
Gee, if only I knew my husband was the quitting type.
Yeah, who knew?
Hey, where are you headed?
There's a bonfire. Thought I'd check it out.
Whose bonfire?
Just a couple new kids on the lake. Nothing big. No drinking.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I'm just really proud of you, is all.
All right. Don't wait up for me, okay?
Okay.
You should have heard him. I mean, how does he expect anyone to feel sorry for him now? I'm sorry. You invited me out here. I shouldn't be dumping all this on you.
No, it's fine. I get it. Nice people don't usually fall in love with other nice people.
I mean, it's like they ruined each other by being together. And now that I'm about to leave, my dad wants to split our family down the middle. Him on one side, Mom on the other. It's me equally divided between the two. It's like a piece of paper you ripped into two.
Well, you know, in the Old Testament, God killed all the firstborn sons in Egypt. even the infants. Cut them in half. Sorry. You mentioned church earlier when we were talking about your mom, and I don't know.
Don't even get me started.
It sounds to me like your parents don't know what it really means to crawl into someone else's life and stay there. You can't see all the ways you're gonna get tangled, how you're gonna bond skin to skin, or how the idea of separating will feel in 10, 15 years even, you know?
You know, my parents forced church on me. Vacation Bible school, endless church camps. You know, those camps, I learned more wrong things than right. If only they knew.
So, you gave it all up? The whole God thing?
Taking a break.
I've heard that before.
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just, sometimes taking things apart is faster than putting it back together.
Maybe you should talk to my dad then.
If that's what you want.
Look, don't take this the wrong way. But I don't even know you. I mean, I know we just met, and I feel like I can tell you anything. But my parents are a different breed. My father's a lawyer. His job is reading people. He's pretty good at it too.
Sorry,
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make things weird. You know, I swear I'm gonna be the type of parent that does drugs with her kids.
Speaking of that, I brought a little something that might help.
I probably shouldn't. Thank you for the offer.
All right.
Rebecca!
Mom? It's with the early wake-up call.
It's almost noon.
Come on, get up. We need to talk to you.
Okay, Mom.
Care to explain this?
That isn't mine.
No. Well, we found it in your backpack. Not to mention the entire house smelled like dead skunk this morning.
This is the woods. Maybe that's what it was.
Don't make this harder on yourself.
It isn't mine.
Don't lie to us, Kaylee. Where did you get it from?
Noah?
Who's Noah?
Is that the boy that you've been sneaking out to see at night?
Dad?
Answer your father, please.
Now you're teaming up on me? That's rich. He's just a friend. That's all.
You said there would be no drinking.
And there wasn't any. That's a bag of weed, not a case of beer. Besides, I didn't smoke any of it.
It could have been laced with something.
I didn't smoke any of it!
That isn't the point, Kaylee.
Either you tell me where I can find this Noah person, or we're gonna assume that this is yours, and you're gonna take the fall for it. You got 10 seconds to decide.
Fine.
You must be Noah.
Jimmy, right? Rebecca. You must be Kaylee's parents.
Is this yours?
No,
Noah.
I've never seen that before.
He's lying. Noah, tell them it isn't mine.
But it's not mine. I wasn't raised to be a liar.
Look, not that it's any of your business, but we don't allow this or any other drug in our house. And my daughter knows that. You know what? I want to talk to your parents.
They're not home.
Oh. How convenient. And where is that exactly? Home?
Up the hill. It's a long walk, though.
I'll drive.
Wouldn't make a difference. My father's a busy man, like yourself. I doubt he'd be able to fit you into his tight schedule.
Jim, that's enough.
I tell you what, Noah. You just stay away from my daughter. That'll be the end of it. Okay?
But I like her.
I don't care. We're leaving in a few days, so you just keep your distance. Do you understand me?
Jim.
What if I don't?
What'd you just say?
Your question. I was answering it.
I wasn't asking you, son.
Look, I'm just trying to be a friend with everything that's going on.
Everything that's going on?
Dad, let's just go, please.
Jim, all right.
Why did you do that? I trusted you.
Kaylee?
Okay. Not hungry?
Kaylee, your mother asked you a question.
You didn't have to threaten him like that.
I didn't. Besides, he started it.
What are we, 12 years old?
All I'm saying is that I was within my rights to protect my family.
You charged at him. Mom?
No, I didn't.
I saw it. And then the whole "that'll be the end of it" comment. What was that all about?
The boy lied to us. Those were his drugs, right? You think that's what friends do? He sold you out to save himself. And you don't even know this guy.
Isn't that what you're doing?
Excuse me?
The divorce. Isn't that what you're doing?
Is there something you want to say to me?
What do you expect me to do? Either of you. Do you expect me to just pick a side? How's that supposed to work? Oh, I know, you just expect me to sit here just praying that your heart goes back to what it wants. That's insane. And you wonder why I slip out the back door. It's so that I can find someone to talk to who understands this mess.
If that's what you need, you can come to us. Or we can find you someone to talk to, someone at church maybe.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Do you think this is what we want? What we intended? For you? For either of us? Marriage isn't just some mattress that falls off your truck when you're moving.
Yeah. Then maybe you should have tied it down tighter. Ever thought of that?
Kaylee, this isn't your fault.
I know. It's yours. And it doesn't change the fact that the next time I look around this table, one of you will always be missing. Do you not get that?
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Sorry to drop by like this, but I don't know, I feel like maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Something smells delicious. Can I come in?
How do you know where we live?
Lucky guess. Kidding. I tried every house.
I can make you a plate if you'd like. Jim, please, it's the least that we can do.
I'd love that.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good, Rebecca. Might be the best spaghetti I've ever had. Oh, and the sauce.
It's homemade.
I can tell. Bravo. Bravo.
It's Mrs. Browning. Please don't call us by our first names. It's Mr. and Mrs. Browning.
What about after the divorce?
That's none of your concern.
It's not. Kaylee and I are friends.
Then why'd you lie about the pot?
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth. All of you. The marijuana is mine. I put it in Kaylee's bag. I was trying to be funny, but obviously I'm no good at it.
See? I told you it wasn't mine.
It doesn't matter.
We just want Kaylee to be surrounded around good people.
Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33.
That's right. How do you know?
My father made me. Or Well, he expected me to know the Bible inside and out. All those summer church camps paying dividends, huh, Kaylee?
Interesting.
What's that?
Your vocabulary. Most kids your age, they can't even write their name in cursive, let alone spit out a Bible verse.
And that's a bad thing?
You sound just like my father.
Speaking of, I'd still love that chance to meet him.
That's impossible. Sorry.
Oh?
He works a lot.
Works. Doing what exactly?
He's a professor.
Of?
Sociology, mostly. The study of humans. What they react to, why they do it. Stuff like that.
So, did you grow up in the church? Sounds like your father is a religious man.
He believes in God. But my father took a different approach.
What do you mean?
Well, he never trusted this notion of a neutral position. See, when Christians gather as a church, they become a real threat to Satan. My father would tell me the enemy will do all that he can to prevent that from happening. The real danger is simply being unaware of his schemes.
Can we get you anything else before you go?
Dad,
What? It's getting dark. I figured Noah would want to get home before he loses the trail.
I'm off for a ride.
Afraid not.
I'm fine. Really.
You want some dessert?
Well, that depends.
Key lime pie?
Homemade.
Well, in that case, I would love some.
Okay.
I'll take it to go, of course.
Kaylee, stay. I'll grab you a slice.
I'll help. Excuse me.
What?
Can you not be nice for 5 minutes?
I don't like this boy, okay?
You're like any guy that takes the slightest interest in me.
I'm your father. It's my job not to like boys. Rebecca.
On second thought, I'll pass on the pie. But thank you, both of you, for a lovely, lovely dinner. Mr. Browning. Bye, Kaylee.
You okay? What did he say to you? Becca, say something.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Thanks, Dad.
You want to tell me what that was all about?
I can't find my Bible.
Rebecca, please concentrate here. I ask you a question.
You know, the divorce, I think it's the best thing for us.
Did he say something to you out there? Rebecca, did he try anything? Did he touch you?
Kaylee can hate me for the rest of her life. But it's over.
Rebecca.
He didn't come here for dinner, did he? I'm going to bed now. I think we should leave in the morning.
Noah. I don't know who you think you are, or what you think you're doing, but you stay away from my wife and my daughter. Do I make myself absolutely clear? Or what? What did you just say to me? Ah! Just stay away from my family. You hear me?
I hear everything. Go home, Jimmy. Before you get hurt.
Jim?
Get in the car, Becca. You too, Kaylee.
I want to say goodbye.
You're not saying goodbye. No, I'm still your father. Get in the car now.
Leaving so soon? I thought I had another day.
So sorry. You've run out of time to do whatever sick, twisted things you're trying to do to my family. So sad. Goodbye, Noah.
No.
What did you say?
I don't think it is. Goodbye.
Just so you know, my cell phone's in my pocket. I've got 911 all dialed up. You try anything, I hit send. And I make it my passion in life to make sure you never see sunshine outside a jail cell ever again. How's that sound? Get in the car, Becca. Don't look at my family.
You care so much about them, yet you're sending them away so easily. I find that comical.
Mind your business. Or maybe I'm like a pit stop on the way up the hill out of town. I know plenty of people who know how to hurt.
No problem. You stop by anytime.
You're gonna have to move. Even if I have to run you over, you're not gonna do this.
You don't have that in you.
You threaten my family, I'd make an exception.
Oh, your wife might want this back. I hope you don't mind, I borrowed it.
Do you think I should dye my hair? Sarah Wellington, that whole bob thing, but I think it would look much cuter on me. What do you think? So, how was your weekend in the middle of nowhere? Hello? Earth to Kaylee.
Oh, yeah, whatever you think.
You're being weird.
I'm sorry, it was just a strange couple of days.
Well, what happened?
I met this boy.
Is he cute? What's his name?
No, it
Does he have a hot friend?
It wasn't like that, okay? It was just different.
Different. Different how?
You ever met somebody so strange that you just can't get them out of your head? No matter how hard you try or what you do to take your mind off them, there they are, just always there.
Girl, I know exactly what happened up there. You fell in love.
Just take me home. Now.
Hey,
Hey,
how was your run?
fine.
Look, Kaylee, at some point we're gonna need to talk about this. Today is a big day. I need to know that you're gonna be okay.
Are you signing the papers?
1 o'clock.
There. We talked about it. Just shut my door when you leave.
Lord. Give me a sign.
Is she prone to being late?
Not usually.
Mr. Hartman, your 1 o'clock is here.
Great, send them in. Oh, afternoon. Come on in, have a seat. Can I get you some waters?
No, thank you.
I'll take one, please. Right here?
Anywhere you'd like.
Great.
Deborah, could you bring us a couple of bottles of water, please?
Sure. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. Thank you. All right, here's this decree. Pens for each of you.
Let me know if I can get you anything else.
Thank you, Deborah. Pens for each of you.
Hello, Kaylee.
So it looks like the only outstanding matter is going to be the family cabin.
Thoughts?
My client requests that the home be sold and that the equity is split evenly.
Sold? That is not an idea my client is willing to consider.
Well, then you're looking at additional forensic accounting.
We went through this. That house is for the family, for Kaylee.
We aren't a family anymore, Jim.
Well?
Give me an hour to draw up the addendum.
I'll get some coffee.
Okay.
What are you doing here? How did you find my house?
That's not important right now. This was always going to be my favorite part. Explaining myself to you. Where do I start? Easy answer. I know all about you, Kaylee. In fact, I know more about you than just about anyone else. I mean, I'd have to. He trusted me with you ever since you were a little girl. You were his gift to me.
Gift? I don't understand. He?
My father.
Your father, I don't...
I know. You're only human. Maybe it helps if you think of it as a metaphor. My father, he's nothing physical or actual. You might even say he's more of a man-made thought. Certainly nothing God created. He's a creation of man and represents the baser side of man. A metaphor for evil. I love the way it sounds when you say it.
You're the devil?
Me? No. My father has earned that name. You see all that nonsense I just fed you about him being a metaphor and being man-made? It's all lies. The devil is real. Kaylee? Very real. And that's how easy it works. With him, you have to believe. You have to hold on to it and squeeze it. But with my father, oh, it's so much simpler. All you have to do is doubt. The prince of the air goes so much deeper than some metaphor. But as long as you doubt he exists, we're winning.
You're here to kill me.
Well, that's a tough one. In a way, yes. But I can't physically touch you. So I have my tricks.
Tricks?
Well, that's what you call them. To me, they're more of just ways of accomplishing my goals. We already went over one of them, the doubt. Another is division. In the case of your parents, their split will ultimately fuel a series of unfortunate events for you, Kaylee. And that will lead you to us. Divorce has always been one of our favorites. So simple. I guess that's what makes it so effective, huh?
This is crazy.
No! What's crazy is that most of you humans can't understand what we actually do in the background. You think divorce is about the adults? It's about the children, Kaylee. Because if we get the children, we win.
Yet?
Bring them to hell. Kaylee, that is why you were assigned to me. My entire purpose on this this planet of yours is to ensure that your soul burns in hell for all eternity.
You're lying!
Am I? You can't see it yet, but the second your parents sign those papers, it will set in motion a set of choices for you. And you'll face them all alone and be moved by the stream of society in ungodly ways. You'll be asked to choose, to love or not to love. And the best part, you can't even use the excuse that the devil made you do it. Because your God gave you free will. The greatest guilt trip of all time.
Why me? What did I ever do to you?
Nothing. We aren't assigned to people my father already owns. But if you're suffering, that's a sign that you belong to our enemy. My kind simply attempts to show you humans how to do evil. Even if it's against your own will. We are the dark part of the sphere of influence.
I'm gonna have you read this over. We're not signing anything unless you're comfortable, okay?
I know what you're thinking. You'll try and run for the door, but you're locked in. Even if you could get out, what then? By the time you reach your parents, the decree will be signed and your fate will be sealed. Looking for something? Let's talk about this little gym for a moment, shall we? Think about how often before you knew who it was that was calling you. You picked up the landline as a child and had to have an exchange, however brief, even if it was with family friends, aunts, uncles, even if it was just that 5-second exchange. How you doing? How's school? Is your mom around? That meant periodic, real-time vocal contact with an extended community, which, through repetition, was reinforced. But this tool took all of that away from you. It dumbed you down. It allowed you to see into the future, to pass on those past conversations that created relationships. Which is why we love this invention so much. And social media? Well, that one we can't take all the credit for. That was created to be good. But your people let us slip through the cracks. We put pornography on it. We found a way to let it judge you, critique your every thought. We use it to feed addictions, cause accidents. We even learned how to let this beautiful thing cause disorders. The veil of the human condition, all of its flaws, its imperfections and casualty, right in the palms of your greedy, sycophantic little hands.
I feel so fat and ugly. No one could ever love someone like me.
Kaylee, everyone else is so much more successful than me.
Why can't I be as rich as them? What's wrong with me?
If I clear my search history, no one will know who I really am.
You people aren't even good at hiding it. This obsession with one another. And you want to know the best part? Every now and again, we get really lucky. Someone will be pushed to the edge because of it. And called ugly one too many times. You jump off a bridge. Abused as a child. swallow too many pills. Tired of that one teacher or neighbor or parent? Pick up a box of ammunition on your way home like it's a carton of eggs. You see? Evil. Accessible and accepted. You want to talk about the mark of the beast? You've been holding it.
Please, don't do this.
There's not much time. Not much longer.
What did I ever do to you?
It's not about what you've done. It's about what you're going to do now. Those summer church camps, you could have paid attention, but you didn't.
Hey,
Hey, it's a lot in there, isn't it?
3 services a day is my max. You alright?
You ever wonder what the point is? We're put on this earth, and then what? We die? We get judged, and then we're sent in either one of 2 directions. It just doesn't make any sense.
It can.
You know, no one in there believes that. We're all just here because our parents spent like $1,000 sending us here. And raising your hand, it's all for show.
You really believe that?
You don't?
You flirted with cute boys, most of whom are with us now. Yeah, turn their backs on God. But how could you have known? You were too busy keeping up with the wagon wheel of self-pity. If it weren't advantageous to our cause, it might make us sick.
What happens to me?
Well, I can't get into specifics for obvious reasons. But abuse, infidelity, and my personal favorite, like father, like son. Or in your case, like daughter. You'll be burned inside the fires of 1,000 suns for the sins of your hands, the sins of your tongues. Have you heard enough, Kaylee? Oh, I almost forgot. Izzy, right? She's with us too. Your mother was right about that one, that's for certain. But you didn't listen to her. Now, well, how often do teenage daughters listen to their mothers?
What do you want?
You. I've always wanted you. Your soul, I've craved it for so long. And in a matter of minutes, it will finally be mine.
I'll go back to church, you'll see.
Really? How many times have I heard that before? Oh, God, please, if you get me through this, I'll never use again. I'll never cheat on my wife again. I'll never steal again. It's too hard. Those masks we talked about, Kaylee, they never come off. And even if they do, we just move on to the next person, eager to be blinded. There's 1 billion of you lined up to bathe in the fires of hell. A little late for all that, don't you think?
All right. Just one more signature and we'll be all wrapped up here.
What are you doing? That won't work. Kaylee, it's too late! No matter how hard you ask him for help, he does not listen to you. He never has. He doesn't want you. Stop! He can't have you! Stop! You're mine!
Kaylee, listen to me. I'm your mother. Don't do this. Do what he says, okay? We can be a happy family again. But only if you do what he asks of you.
I can give you everything. Money, power, anything. Just don't do this.
Why? Because if you fail, you lose your seat at his table.
You have no power here! You can't even touch me, can you? Get out of my house! I don't ever want to see you again! It's over! I've made my choice! You will never have me!
I don't want to do this.
Jim.
Maxwell, can you ever talk?
Yeah,
I can't sign these, I'm sorry.
Jim, this is highly irregular.
I won't sign these.
Okay, let's take a break. Can I have a word with you out in the hall?
Absolutely.
Excuse us.
I'll be right back.
I cannot believe you're getting into college.
I know, in just a few more weeks and I get to move in.
Where is Dad?
Coming. I'm coming.
Waiting patiently.
We're all hungry, Dad.
Thank you for not starting without me. All right, let's pray. Lord, thank you for our family, for bringing us back together in your time and in your will. Thank you for a beautiful day, for the food that we're about to eat. Bless our bodies and our bodies to your service. Amen. All right. So what's the plan for today?
The lake?
Whatever.
The lake. I like that idea.